Hello viewers, welcome to Dimapur 24/7. So may iti aro ay na ase Baptist Higher Secondary School Jalukie bide. Aji program iti host takatu Genesis Science Expo 2024 la aji program takan host kora madikhi pa ase. At the same time iti amala special guest to Sri Armstrong Pame, IS Director Ministry of Information and Broadcasting.
Good morning. First of all, let's thank God for this wonderful opportunity to meet each other in person, meeting a lot of people after long years, meeting a lot of people, the elders from our community for the first time, and definitely the students community. 90% of you, I'm seeing you for the first time, and many parents, teachers of the school. I always had been wanting to come and meet our people, talk, interact, and share whatever little achievements, whatever struggles that has gone through in my careers, and how much I am also enjoying my work. But because of situations here and there, I have not been able to come very often, especially to Nagaland. Yes, being posted in Manipur, I always had opportunities. But in Nagaland, I think this is so far the biggest attendance exclusively meant for the students to talk something very intellectually, something that I can speak from the core of my heart. Of course, I have been invited earlier also to Students' Union programs, but there somehow or the other, it gets lost in the translation. So I've never been so much been able to speak my hearts out. Thank you to Kendo Coaching Institutes for thinking of inviting me. I also could not say no because you guys came up to Delhi to invite me. It's like, I was testing my mother. Okay, mom, here is it. Iron 1 kilo and cloth 1 kilo, which one is heavier? My mom was saying, obviously, iron. Iron 1 kilo and cotton 1 kilo, which one is heavier? Someone will come and, obviously, iron is heavier. I'm asking you 1 kilo each, which one is heavier? So, first thing, students, in science and maths, you are expected to think. First, digest the questions and go through your thinking system and then you answer. Students, are you getting it? Or will you also be the same person who answers iron is heavier? Iron is heavier or cotton is heavier if it is 1 kilo each? It's the same, right? So, the first thing I want you to do, when your teacher writes down any equation, please do not only copy down word by word, sentence by sentence. No, time is gone for that. I also studied in a system where I used to copy down everything. You know, the teacher will write down. Even if the teacher writes down the wrong one, I would still end up copying. Go back home and try to learn by heart. In that way, you will never proceed ahead. I'm talking purely from the science first. Career thing will come little later. So I learned that this is not going to help me. So by the time I reached class 8, 9, I started trying to learn things on my own way. How? Before the teacher teaches maths and science, I will do some exercise at home. I love doing all of this calculation. I know many of you hate maths, right? There are people who just hate maths. Even from my own family, I have a younger sister who just doesn't want to see maths. It's because we never practice. I remember I used to buy those distas paper, 24 piece, 10 rupees. So I used to cut them down into two pieces, staple it together, calculate trials every possible time that I get. I thought, I'm also doing well, being an IAS officer, so I was just discussing with him. So I was talking about my earlier thought to go to work in a World Bank. So I was thinking, the World Bank was offering me a good salary of about 90 lakhs a year. So I was thinking I will go, but because of Manipur, this and that, I may not get permission, and my mom also doesn't want me to travel. We were just discussing. So I just asked him, so dude, how much are you making? What's your package? For the last 7 years, my package has been not too bad for Delhi standard. So I asked him, what is his package? He gets about 1 crore 80 lakhs a year. That is salary. Okay? The stock option is about 80 lakhs a year. And for the last 7 years, he has been getting like that. And he said, next month, I'm changing my job to Microsoft. He said, wow, you're leaving your job? Yeah, because I want to move to a new role. They're offering me better package also. Like, now I'm like, I don't want to ask again, okay? What's your package like? But curiosity. They're offering me 2.4 crore a year with a stock options of about 2 crores. Stock options, stock market options. So he's getting about 4 crore a year. Anyone in Dimapur, anyone in Peren district getting about, the clean money coming into your salary. Okay? Getting that much? What? If it is 1 crore, 2 crore a year means almost 20 lakhs per month. That's quite a lot, right? So these are the people who makes it in the top of the list. So the people who goes to IITs, IIMs makes it to such list. So I'll be happy to see some of the kids from our district, from Peren district, coming to such places. Are you interested now? Or still not interested? See, it's not only about money. It's about how you enjoy your job also. That is very important. So, friends, if you want to do well in life, I'm gonna give you 2-3 things which I had gone through and I want our people to go through. You want to be an IAS officer? Great! You're from this school? Good! See, saving the face of the school then. Good! Do well. Which class are you in? 10. Good. Do well, okay? Yeah. For your brevity, I think I have to spare my 1,000 rupees now. Yeah, please take this as a reward, okay? Do well, huh? Yeah, good. Okay, students may sit down. Yeah. So young friends, why it is so good to be successful? I'm going to tell you my life story in short. I grew up from a very difficult place. How many of you are used to still traveling from Jalukie to your villages 2 days on foot? Anyone? I grew up as a village boy who used to travel on foot from my village to Tamenglong district headquarters, walking on foot for 2 days with all swollen legs. There were times when I used to sleep in the jungle, not because I was not able to reach my village in between. I used to run from chasing after trucks carrying sands whenever we come from my village to Tamenglong. Before we reach river, you know, if we hear the sound of a truck carrying sand, we expect that the truck will carry us. To catch the truck, we used to run with our bags. I am the same student who used to study under kerosene lamp. You know that kerosene lamp, not the lantern also. We used to make with that clothes, no? And then put on those, I don't know, that some, I don't know how to say, some iron bowl, and then some, that, you know, liagli, that bottle, put kerosene, study under those. I am sure none of you are going through those pains as people like me have gone, people in front here have gone through. If you talk about poverty, I have gone through the worst. I've gone through difficulties of not able to have square meal a day for 3 days while in Shillong, while staying with my elder brother Jeremiah. I used to walk 5 kilometers from BT Hostel till Nongrim Hills because I did not have 5 rupees for taxi fare. Just to go and have 1 meal a day, just because I could not pay 500 rupees for 15 days to run a student mess together during Puja vacation. When I reach my brother's place, we will have 1 meal a day. That also what? Dal, rice and squash together in one pot. The third day, when I came, I thought, okay, today I've got to study a lot. So I packed the food, came back, took that tiffin back to my hostel. I opened it up at 11 o'clock in the night. The food was already smelling. I had gone through quite a lot of difficulties to be where I am. If you feel that money is an issue, money is the reason where you cannot continue your education, I want to challenge you, friends, that this should not be the reason. As long as you have your zeal, the enthusiasm to carry forward, you can achieve it. For a boy like me who have gone through from such difficulties, I promise you that you will be able to achieve it. Go through these struggles. And today, every morning I wake up, I find my life so damn interesting. I'm living my dream every day. How cool is it? And you know what? After having done whatever I wanted to do in parts of my place in Tamenglong, you talk about roads. I've been able to bring the biggest project, 3,200 crore worth national highway for our Tamenglong district that will connect Assam, Manipur and Nagaland. Not that earlier road which was a kacha road that we constructed. No, that was the first part. The second part, how many of you knows that in 2020 when I came back as a DC, we ran around to convert this into a national highway. So this national highway, which will take me or people from Taushem area only 5 hours to reach Guwahati. It's in full construction right now. You talk about electricity. We got a World Bank project of 32 crores. Tamenglong will not face electricity problem again once that is done. You talk about water. We got 57 crore project sanctioned from donor only for Tamenglong district. Tamenglong district needed a special package. I wrote a project of 90 crores. Tamenglong district is the only one in whole of India that got through this project. You talk about playground. We converted the muddy ground where I used to walk, do Maspats parade. And in fact, that ground is the place where I got inspiration to be an IS officer. When I was in class 3, we were doing a Maspats. I used to have very old shoes. Doing those Maspats in muddy ground, my shoes used to get stuck up. You know? So after the Maspat, so I was asking the principal, who is that person who is hoisting the flag? The principal said, he is the DC of the district. You know, he can do a lot of things. Then it registered in my mind, I want to be DC. If he can do so many things, I want to be DC, you know. I'm able to convert that ground today into a damn dry ground today. If you visit Tamenglong, you'll see that ground. Having done a lot, whatever I could in my tenure of 2.5, 3 years, I'm so satisfied. Today, what am I doing? You want to know? I'm director of films in the country. Very interesting. I get to meet Salman Khan. You know Salman Khan at least? At least you know this. You know, I get to travel across the globe. Have you heard of Cannes Film Festival? Some elders may know. The hotel I was staying in Cannes was about 3,500 euros a night. Now multiply that by 100 rupees or 80 rupees. I was feeling guilty. I have so many poor people back at home and I'm staying in a hotel room that cost me 2-3 lakhs a night. That too for 6 nights. I was like feeling quite guilty. But the government is providing me such facilities. Last week I came back from Malaysia to attend International Film Festival there. Next weekend, I'm going to Hong Kong again to attend a 10 days course in artificial intelligence. I declined even to go to Cologne in Germany for gaming event. You think my life is interesting? Tell me. You think your life is more interesting here staying in Peren or like my life? So, I'm enjoying my life. I want each one of the children to see life from that perspective. When you are asked to do something, achieve something, don't start thinking of only failures. Start thinking of the fruits that you will start enjoying after you are successful. I want you to see life from that perspective. I knew that when I was struggling, when my father had no money to send, when I was going through hunger, when I was walking for my coaching in Shillong, early morning, wake up at 4:30, because I did not have 5 rupees for a taxi fare. I used to walk from Malki to, where is that place where NCF used to be held? It's quite far, right? NCF Church, beyond Nazareth Hospital. I used to walk for at least like what? Half an hour every morning in a very cold weather in Shillong. But as I walk, I always had this confidence. Armstrong, this is just a passing phase. You're gonna make it. You're gonna enjoy it later. Just because you are poor, just because I was poor, I never gave up. I want you to have this. Coming back, second thing, as you struggle, you need to be motivated. There are so many distractions in this world that is telling you constantly to give up in life. Correct? When you sit down to study in your table, instead of seeing your text books, you will see so many other things. Am I right? Students, maybe some of you will see more beautiful boys or girls or handsome boys. For the girls, for the boys, you will start seeing girls on your textbooks, or you will see some movies on your textbooks. Or now with phone, it's even more distracting. Thank God I did not have phone that time. You have so many things that is going to distract you. In that, you need to stay strong. You need to have your mind very clearly established that I want to be this. Please have your mind fixated on this. And the reason why you want to be this should be very, very strong. You know, when I was preparing for UPSC in Delhi, I was staying in a 5th floor house, very hot. Every morning I wake up, the first thing I see, I write them down on my wall. I want to be an IS because I took the word of God in, I do not remember exactly which scriptures, but in the book of Isaiah it is there. I have chosen you to give light for those people in darkness, to take out people who are suffering in prisons. I believe that I am someone God has blessed for my community to give that light to the best that I could. And it will always encourage me. The reason why I wanted to become an IS was so strong. I want to bring some changes to our place, to our people. Was so strong that even when I go to a toilet, I will take my book and will be studying. I do not want to waste any single minute of my time.